guys, welcome back to a new week on Summer Days, where this week we will be talking about personal scary experiences. Now, I haven't had that many personal scary experiences, thank God. So I don't have much to talk to you guys about in this video, but I do have a few that I remember that were pretty scary. But we'll see if you think they're scary. They were pretty scary to me. But yeah, let's get started. So the first scary experience I'm going to talk about didn't happen too long ago. I mean, it happened I don't think it happened this year. I think it happened last year. But it's quite recent than some of the other ones that I'm going to talk about. But me and my brother were at home alone. We were chilling. My brother was in his room and I was in the living room watching TV. And all of a sudden, my dog she was at the back door, and she starts going crazy. Like, she will not calm down. She keeps barking and scratching at the door. She would not calm down. So I figured, oh, it's just another squirrel. So every time I go to let her out, I always look out the window to make sure it's not anything like a cat, so that if I let her out, she's going to attack it. And so I looked out the window, and there was a man standing in our backyard. Just standing there, just looking around. And I was like, oh my God. So I closed the window, I ran in my brother's room, I got him, he came out, and he was like, oh my God, what do we do? And I was like, okay, and keep in mind, my brother is 3 years younger than me, so yeah, he's not like an older brother that could go beat the guy up or something, but yeah. So he was like, so I got my brother, and he came out, he's like, oh my God, what do we do? I called my mom, and she didn't pick up. I was like, oh my God. So I called my dad, and he picked up, and he was like, what do you mean there's a man in our yard? And I was like, there is literally a grown man standing in our backyard. And he was like, okay, lock the doors, just close all the windows, and I'll be there in just a couple minutes. He was on the road that our neighborhood's on. And I was like, okay, thank God. So me and my brother closed all the windows, we locked all the doors, and then my brother went into my parents' room, which also has a window to the the backyard, and he looked out that window, and the man was walking around our backyard. Like, he was just making laps around our backyard. And it was, really scary, and I thought he was going to come inside and kill us. But then finally my dad got home, and we rushed to the door, me and my brother, and we helped him, we told him where the guy was standing in our backyard. And he was like, okay, let me go look. And he opened the door, and the guy wasn't even there. I don't know where he went. I don't know who he was. But he was gone. He, totally disappeared. Okay, my next scary experience happened at SeaWorld. It was a few years ago. We went to SeaWorld over spring break. And during that spring break, it was already hot. So they had the water ride. I forgot what it was called. Oh, what was it called? I want to say it's Journey to Atlantis or something like that. I don't know. But it was the one water ride that SeaWorld has, where it goes up in the boat and then it comes down and you get splashed. It was that roller coaster. And actually, no, we were on a field trip. It was a school trip. And me and my friends went on that, and my dad was a chaperone. So we went on that, and at the very top of the it wasn't a roller coaster. At the top of the ride, just before it shoots you down and you get splashed, it stopped. And I was like, oh my God. I'm not scared of heights, but certain heights I'm afraid of. Like roller coasters, if I'm that far up and it stops, okay, then I'm scared of heights. But if it's just I don't know. It's weird. But I was freaking out because I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And then they came on the intercom in the roller coaster and said that we were going to have to walk down all the stairs to get off the roller coaster because it wasn't going to work. Yeah, it was pretty terrifying. So we had to get out. We had to step over a plank because there was water on both sides of the boat. So we had to step over this plank and then walk all the way down, all the long stairs, while the whole park watched us. So that didn't help any. But yeah, I was pretty scared. My final scary experience was when I was at the beach, it was me, my brother, and my cousin, and we were at the beach, and my cousin is like 3 or 4 years older than me. But we were at the beach, and because my grandpa, he owns a beach house, and we were out there, I want to say it was like 7 to 8 o'clock at night. But it was like, I think it was like daylight savings time or something like that, where it's still light at 7 o'clock. But it was like barely light, like it was sunset almost. And my cousin and my brother went in the ocean. And I was like, yo, you know, you're not supposed to go in the ocean that late because sharks are out. I was just kidding. And they were like, oh, there's no sharks out here right now. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, whatever. And then my cousin picked me up and took me in the water. And I was freaking out and I was really scared. And so when he finally put me down, I got out of there so quick. So I got out of the ocean and I was just like drying off. And I swear to you, I saw Finn. And I was like, Austin, Brandon, get out right now. There's a shark over there. And they're like, that's not a shark, that's a dolphin. Well, they didn't even see it at first. They were like, oh, it's probably just a dolphin. And I was like, no, I know what a dolphin fin looks like and I know what a shark fin looks like, and that's a shark. Now get out. And they were like just joking. They were making fun of me. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. If you think it's a dolphin, fine, think it's a dolphin. But when you get eaten, not my fault. So I was just sitting, and then all of a sudden, they start screaming. And I was like, oh my god, what? There's a shark! I was like, okay, well, now you believe me? Like, if you would have just believed me 5-10 minutes ago when I told you that there was a shark, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. But yes, that was really scary because I'm terrified of the ocean. Well, not necessarily the ocean, but I'm scared of going in the ocean and not knowing what is swimming around me or underneath me. So yeah, and I'm terrified of sharks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and look forward to all the other members' videos this week. They should be very interesting. And if you guys could please like and subscribe to our channel. And I hope you guys take care and have a great week. Thank you for watching.